What's up, guys? Lazy Goldmaker here. Today we are covering leatherworking in Mesa Pandaria. Finally, the final profession. It's about time. So first things first, it is very similar to blacksmithing in that all of the pretty much relevant crafts you can do right now require you to have spirits of harmony in some sense, and a lot of the best crafts will also require reputation. So you need to be level 90 to really take advantage of leatherworking. So the things you can craft, obviously, you have the entry-level PvP gear, so the contender set. There's leather pieces here. They're not selling for that much, just as with a lot of the other professions. They're all kind of cheap, but they also, usually at least the ones I've sold, sell really, really fast, and the profit is almost doubling my gold on the tailoring stuff, so it isn't all bad. Then you have crafted epics, and you have the leg enchants that are selling for about 360. So those are the main ones. The epic recipes and the leg enchant recipes are both from the Golden Lotus, so you do need to be honored with the Golden Lotus. If this is your second character and you're already revered, it isn't going to be that much time to get to honored, but it will. You will have to do the dailies a couple of days at least to get there. But once you do, you're golden. You also definitely want a tiller's farm, or you want to have a profession or spend some time farming spirits of harmony, because all of the best recipes can use spirits of harmony, and you can get a pretty good price for your spirits with leatherworking. Another side of this is that almost all of the crafts that, except for the PvP gear, require magnificent hides. These have a really small drop chance of mobs. Then you can also craft them from mist-touched leather, where you need 50 of these. So as we can see here, currently these are 1.5 gold. So at this price, you're paying about 75 per magnificent hides. And if you're buying the leather and the magnificent hides are at 74, so it's pretty much a wash. Probably you would just do magnificent hides at the current price. Later on, we will get a daily cooldown to craft magnificent hides, so they are going to change. And these are also going to be used for the entire expansion and be sort of a very, very important. I believe that they're used as a material in the later phases for the new entry-level PvP gear, so that's quite good. Now, the leg enchants, they are very nice. We can see here the shadow leather one, which is for agility. 360 gold. They require 1 magnificent hide and 1 spirit of harmony. So if you subtract the spirit of harmony, you're left with about 290 gold, 285 gold, which is the profit you get per spirit of harmony. Usually you can get about 100 gold at the vendor on my realm for a spirit. So this is well worth it. You're making a good profit on your spirits of harmony with the leg enchants. So I would absolutely be doing this if you can keep a good income of spirits, then this is well worth it. The PvP gear, as I said, another one. We can see that the mist-touched leather was really cheap, so unsurprisingly the leather pieces are really cheap. The mail pieces are a little bit more expensive. Usually scales are a little bit more expensive. There are a lot of recipes with leather, because you do have both the agility and the int gear for both mail and leather, so that means you have a lot of recipes, which is also really good. Just to have 32 recipes to pick from. So if you restock all of these, then that's going to be a lot of potential sales, even if you're just making 30-40 per sale, 20 even at these prices. It is going to stack up, and the contenders gear generally has sold really fast. At least the tailoring gear that I have been crafting is pretty much sold out as soon as I have crafted it, when I've done so. Then lastly, you have the epic crafts. So I was looking at the gray shadow pieces, which are the agility pieces. There are some others as well. You can see here the gloves at 5,000 gold. That is quite exceptional. And then 2,600 for the chest piece. The chest piece requires 8 spirits of harmony and 3 magnificent hides, I believe. The magnificent hide cost is sort of does not matter at all for these recipes. For the gloves, it's 2 magnificent hides and 6 Spirits of Harmony. So we can see here that the Spirit of Harmony value for gloves is insane. For the chest guard, you're making about 300 gold per spirit. For the gloves, if this price is this has been reset recently, but at this price you'd be making 600, 700, 800 gold per spirit, which is extremely good. So if you can farm spirits, this is an absolutely fantastic way of getting them out onto the market. You may want to be in trade and just sell craft to people buying, or if you have a large enough stockpile and a good enough farm for spirits, then just craft one of each and put them up onto the auction house, and then just recraft as you sell instead. That is sort of the options you have. Now you can grab my Trade Skill Master setup to get all of the stuff out onto the auction house. We have the full group here, all of the crafts from leatherworking that are in the game. We even have some that aren't in the game yet, but will be in the coming phases. Now, one thing to be aware of for all of the recipes that require spirits, if you want them to work, you will have to go to TSM Crafting, right here, Reports, Materials. You'll have to search up the Spirit of Harmony, and you will have to assign a value here. You can look at my Spirit of Harmony video, my last video, and you can get a price source that will calculate this correctly, or you can just add 100 gold or whatever the rough value is at the vendor as a hard-coded price. Both will work fine. Just check, you can just check the price of Golden Lotus really quickly. 2 Golden Lotuses is what you get per spirit. That's usually the best. This is about 50 gold, so 100 gold per spirit. That's fine. It'll then correctly calculate the profit when you open the Trade Skill Master window. Now all of the recipes that require a spirit will have the correct profit calculation here. So that's it. Grab the Trade Skill Master setup and go to town. Thanks for watching.